Всем привет! Добро пожаловать на канал Ника Джейн! И сегодня мы с вами продолжаем играть в игру Life is Strange. Ну что, поехали! Наконец-то, ребята! Наконец-то мы приступаем к Life is Strange. Я хотела это новогодние праздники, но не получилось, потому что новогодние праздники хотелось полениться, хотелось отдохнуть вместе с вами. И поэтому, как бы, вот это расследование не хотелось, как бы, на праздничные дни выпускать. И все-таки праздники уже закончились, как ни печально, и мы продолжаем с вами дальше расследование печальное. Но все равно новогодняя тематика как бы есть, потому что здесь зима, вот эта гирлянда, видите, уже светится вот. Что у нас было по предыдущей серии? Получается, камера, которую мы нашли, там были фотографии. И одна подозрительная фотография, почему-то Макс была с пистолетом.
Oh, how is it already morning? This makes about as much sense as it did last night.
Да.
Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time. I've gotta be missing something. No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi.
Так, объяснить.
Before Safi died, Gwen got her book canceled, and I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Safi. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah, the Gwen theory has some holes.
Значит, Гвена вне подозрения, потому что, ну, четких попаданий про нее нету. Так что Гвен нет. Посмотрите, флешка. Давайте посмотрим.
Hold on. She's looking right at the camera, like she knows it's there. Does she want to get caught? Or is this another doppelganger? No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi.
Ну, давай, ладно, осмотрим фотографию ты раз.
Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense. And I would never hurt Safi. Not on purpose. That isn't me. It can't be. Maybe if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me?
У меня уже складывается подозрение, кто это мог сделать.
Restraining Order Lucas said Safi once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Safi, not out for revenge. None of this is conclusive enough.
Вот по поводу фотографий, да, я вот сказала вам фотошопа, но это все, кто либо из студентов, да, вот которых мы знакомы, да, кто-то из них мог это сделать. Либо преподаватели.
Maybe if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me?
Так, коробка.
Moses, when this is all over, I'll play as many games of Mana Massive as you want. I swear.
Мозес тоже может быть подозреваемым, но, блин, у нас вообще как бы только минимальные улики, и непонятно, кто это.
Vin definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Safi canoodling. Coffee. Coffee his friend. Get coffee now. No matter how much I stare at you, you refuse to make sense. Moses?
Что сомневаюсь, что это он.
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
Oh, fuck.
Can I come in?
The photo. If he sees that.
I have some questions for you.
Уходите. Что вы хотели узнать?
Of course, I can answer your questions right here.
Well, this is a nice change of pace since yesterday. I appreciate the cooperation. There are just a few details I'm struggling to make sense of.
Go ahead.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school, right?
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
a small town with a curious number of murders. And now, Safi, Llewellyn Fayed, murdered in a small town? What are the odds? What do you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
Блин, он что, намекает, что это мы специально делаем? Да, мы друзей своих убиваем специально. Да, такая я невезучая.
Just my shit luck, I guess.
Oh, hard life, isn't it?
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
А что с ним? А что с ним?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Someone was in the office with me. I could hear them. I saw Moses in the hallway, but I didn't see you. All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere.
This case has been abnormal from the beginning. None of the evidence makes any sense.
At least that's something we can agree on.
But I know why now. Somehow, all this death leads to you.
That's not true.
He saw it. He saw the photo. Stupid, Max. Stupid, stupid. What the hell do I do now? None of this makes any sense. What happened that night? Why the fuck am I in this picture? The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken. Maybe I still could.
Перемещаться по фотографии, как делали мы в первых частях? Неужели? Так, опять, да, вот это мы. Ой, ёпта. Как мы это любим. Найти бы этот баланс еще. О, что-то пошло. Блин, как-то по-другому начало чуть-чуть, чем в предыдущий раз в первых частях. Ну, что-то пошло.
That's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo. No. Feels good. Final.
Sophie.
It's here too.
But there wasn't a storm the day Sophie died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
Кто такая Майя?
Sophie, wait! Who is Maya? What was she talking about?
Stop stalling, Max.
Что тебе нужно? Как все это...
I don't understand. What do you want from me?
Pull the trigger.
Блин, ну вообще с нами что произошло?
What? No. No, that wasn't enough time. Come on.
Блин, как она хочет...
If I can just... Fuck! Moses, you were right. I don't know how, but you were. I have to tell him everything.
Кто такая Майя, блин? Ребята, кто такая Майя? Но явно это не пчелка Майя. Мы переместились, и где он?
I have to do this. I have to go back up there.
Давай сфотографируем.
I know Sophie would have something poetic to say about this. If only.
Сохранить. Так, ладно, подождем. Сфотографировали, подождем. Где этот Мозес?
You stay the fuck away from me.
What if he doesn't come? I couldn't blame him. I killed his best friend.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth. Tell me why you did it.
Пока еще не убила.
You were right. I shot Sophie. But I can't tell you why, because I don't know the answer myself.
No reason you could give would be good enough.
Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they'd bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Sophie's body?
5 minutes and then I'll leave.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's this other timeline where Sophie is alive and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane. But I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me, poof, disappear.
Yeah, to some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Sophie, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait, you can see across them?
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone...
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then... you'll believe me?
It'd be a start.
Okay. Okay, deal. He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes. Maybe wait on the bench.
А, типа я переместилась туда и сюда?
Now to see what Moses is up to on the other side.
Принести способность. Ну, так, а что, вот так опять?
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit!
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Ready when you are.
Так, и...
Okay. Let's try this again.
Machine Angel, Psychic Storm.
А, ну ты удержишь это, все. Понятно.
What did I do when you were away?
And then you said,
Ой, господи. Блин, а я не прослушаю, что он сказал, блин. Психический шторм механического ангела. Поразите. Ну на шторм было.
Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Yep. That's what I did. Wow. I mean...
Yeah. Near as I can tell, Sophie's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
So Sophie's alive over there, huh?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
A bottle cap? How did you...
Sophie slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment. You give that to her, tell her stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
Хорошо.
I will. Promise. But I think she's going to need our help.
What do you mean?
When I was a teenager, I could rewind time. Just raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay.
And if I had a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
Ну, как сказать, да и нет. Это менее круто, чем скажется. Мне это никак не помогло.
Yeah. Turns out when you try to change the past, you don't actually fix anything.
Sure. But what if the best way to fix things isn't changing your past, but rather changing your present?
How dare you bring logic to my pity party? The point is, I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night with a gun. You're saying that could be a future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Sophie mentioned Maya, and oh God, the storm.
Max?
Look, there's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Sophie. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Holy shit.
Moses, I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too.
Это кто?
Oh, shit.
Okay. First look at the crime scene is inconclusive. I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp. I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad. Time isn't supposed to act this way.
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I fucking knew it. Returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit. How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
А что вам нужно? Я вас не понимаю.
What do you want from us?
I thought I wanted some evidence. Close this fucking case and celebrate with a nice cigar. And then I got my evidence. That little photo of you with the gun. And you know what I realized? Not a fucking soul would believe me. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to collect.
А он видит тоже самого себя, что ли? Ни хрена себе. Ни хрена себе. Не поняла, что надо. Спасти самой, спасти Удермена. Удермена как Спайдермена, блин. Ёпта. Ой, господи. Или еще кого-нибудь там, господи. Блин, а что делать-то? Ёпта. Ну, я, наверное, все-таки, ребят, спасу. Потому что... Ну, это... Он, мне кажется, все-таки, ну, как бы хотел нас... Он понимает, что что-то не так, имеется в виду в плане то, что это не сверх, что-то человеческое, поэтому он хотел докопаться до этого, а мы не раскрываемся, потому что, блин, полиция, блин, не должна об этом знать. Вот, поэтому... Не, ну как по-человечески я все-таки хочу его спасти.
Max, you have to let go!
I could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have. Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
Мы не спросили. Мозес.
Moses, your hair. I told you. There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, then maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
Right. What do you think Maya has to do with all this?
No idea. Maya was before my time. But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen.
Наверное,
Gotta go
да.
talk to Gwen.
Ты прав.
I'm still shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close. But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right.
Так, ладненько. Пойдем.
Okay,
Ага.
talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya, and while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Sophie's book deal.
Так, Мозес, что там надо? Так, новая заметка в
Cool.
дневнике.
I'm a tired son.
Поговорить с Лореттой.
Hey, Loretta. Oh, hi, Miss Colfield. How are you?
Готовишь новый выпуск? Узнала что-нибудь новое? Как дела у Рэнджи?
Have you talked to Reggie since yesterday?
Reggie? Reggie Kagan? Business major Reggie?
Crap! Wrong Loretta, Max. You know what? Ignore me. I am lost in space. End of the semester, right?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Anyway, catch you later, Loretta.
Блин, мы немножко лоханулись, да? Так, ладно. Лореттой мы поговорили, просто так, имеется в виду, потревожили тот мир. Пойдемте теперь к нашему преподавателю Гвен. Здравствуйте,
I'll bet
преподаватель.
my camera that Gwen knows something about Maya. Is that Sophie's book? Hey, Gwen.
Max. No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Sophie. No reason to beat around the bush. I know you got Sophie's book deal canceled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
You really have a knack for learning shit you're not supposed to know, you know that?
So I've been told.
Well then. No use fighting the inevitable. What do you want to know?
А зачем вы так с Софи? Как вы убедили... Да.
That book meant the world to Sophie. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Sophie get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Вы то за печать книги, то против? Как вы убедили?
Let me get this straight. You helped Sophie get the deal, and then you killed it?
If it had to be done, it made sense for me to do it. You know, I brought you into this world, etc.
Господи.
So what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book. Which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people. Sophie included.
И в чем провокация?
Sophie's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
You really don't have an off switch, do you? How much did Sophie tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention.
Вообще о ней не говорила.
Maya Okada? Sophie never mentioned the name.
She always did keep her cards close to her chest, didn't she? The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other. And that Vin Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
And that's what Sophie wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Kаледон when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Safi through all that again. I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful.
И последняя рукопись Софи.
One last thing. Is that Safi's manuscript?
Oh, part of it. Why?
Can I read it?
No. That's where I draw the line. I don't trust you not to dig up old graves. Jesus. I've spilled too much already. Let's call this conversation over. Huh?
Shit. Now I'm even more convinced there's something important in that manuscript.
Да, Макс наш...
How do I get my hands on a copy?
Очень много прямо сует нос куда не стоит. Ну, сует, так сует.
How can they have no record of him? They sent?
Так, ладненько, давай. О, сфотографировать.
Old school. Nice.
Доктор Хантер, это все полный бред. Вы офигенная. Я в говно. Господи. Днем рождения Гвен, что ли? А, так вот здесь в этой в реальности Гвена уволили. Все понятно. Так, что, открыть мы сможем? О.
Gotcha.
Так, и что здесь? Дочери, которых принято молчать. Блин, название громкое.
Reading Safi's manuscript after all this feels like, I don't know, being hit by a tidal wave.
Так, поговорить с Ясмин.
Whatever happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about it.
Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
Да уж, кофеек тоже хочу.
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions. Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Ну, давай. Так, мы сегодня... вы сегодня радостная.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Kаледon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just so-so.
Хорошо. Вы сегодня видели Софи?
Have you seen Safi today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
А Гвен теперь уволена?
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes.
Would you really fire her?
That depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
Так, книга Софи не напечатают.
Did Safi tell you her book deal was cancelled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh, Sofia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
Поговорить о Майе.
I wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Sophie's book was cancelled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Sofia didn't even know Maya.
Did Yasmin just lie to me? Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
Упрекнуть во лжи, не подавать виду. Нихера себе такой, блин, вообще поворот событий. То есть я должна сказать, вы лжете или вы это не подавать виду? Блин, ну если честно, я бы, конечно, бы упрекнула во лжи. Но, блин, а так подозрение будет на то, что... Откуда ты знаешь, что я лгу? Ты что? Следишь за мной? Типа так, что ли? Нет, я все-таки... Я все-таки упрекну ее во лжи.
Everyone I've talked to says Sophie and Maya were joined at the hip. You had to have known that.
Are you implying I'm lying?
Вроде как да.
All due respect, Yasmin. But I know you're not telling the truth.
Of all the brazen, ungrateful... Sofia had nothing to do with what happened to Maya Okada. Whatever else may be true, that is the bottom line. What happened was messy and painful. You're Sofia's friend. Surely you understand the need to protect her from rumors and gossip.
Но ведь это просто слухи, а ей нужна ваша защита.
If it's just rumors, what are you afraid of?
Rumors are ammunition to those who want to see you fail. Because you're a woman. Because you're Arab. Because you're a single mother. Because... Frankly, it shocks me you don't realize this. Vin understood immediately.
What does Vin have to do with this?
Obviously, you won't stop digging. So go ask him yourself.
Wow, I guess I should talk to Vin.
Так, можно сюда отправить на сообщение. Блин, получается... Он помогал Вине.
He's probably in the admin building.
Ой!
Hey, sport! You're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Заюшка, серьезно?
Sport? Yeah. I'm trying out middle-aged white dad slang nowadays. Is it working?
Sure. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
Да так о работе. Не, ну скажем уже правду, да, Майя.
I was asking her about Sophie and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh. Why?
It's kind of a long story, but it's for something important.
Sky's always falling for you, isn't it?
You have no idea.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important. See you around, Tiger.
Таги.
See you, Amanda.
Да, ну что-то мне не понравилось, что Аманда здесь
He's
была.
probably in the admin building.
Потому что как-то подозрительно, что она пришла сюда, Аманда. Что-то она вынюхивала, подслушивала. Но продолжим мы в следующий раз. Не забывайте подписываться на данный канал, оставляйте свои комментарии под этим видео и ставьте лайки. На это все, до скорой встречи. Пока.